Welcome. We all know the saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So in light of what is going on, I wanted to create this neon lights image just so we are constantly reminded to stay home so lives can be saved. Stay tuned. So the first thing we're going to do with our background set, we are going to create. So the first thing is to create a black and white adjustment layer. And I'm just going to click OK. And I'm going to add another adjustment layer, but this time it's going to be a curve adjustment layer. And I'm going to highlight some dark areas and some light areas. I'm going to collapse that. And next, I'm going to add a levels adjustment, and I'm going to move our sliders just so we can get the richness and depth of the contrast in our brick. I'm going to collapse that. So the next thing is to add a gradient effect. So I'm going to change that to radial. And I'm going to reverse that. And also, I am going to increase my gradient effect. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to add another gradient. And this time, we're going to change the color. I'm going to go for a red. I'm going to click OK. And we're going to change the style to radial. I'm going to keep it the way it is, and we are going to just increase our scale. I'm going to click OK and then change the blend mode for this to screen. And then the next thing we're going to do is to add our text. So I'm going to click on my text tool, and I brought in a new neon font. So I'm just going to type in the word. I'm going to select all of this, and I'm going to change the font color to white. I'm going to set it in the middle. I'm going to press Control T to transform our selection so I can scale it down. I'm going to recenter it. So the next step from here, I'm going to right click and go to the blending options. And I'm going to select outer glow, and I'm going to double click on that style, and I'm going to change that color to a red. I'm going to click OK. And now we're just going to play around with the sliders so we get the desired effect that we want. And I'm going to add a drop shadow to it. And as you can see, it gives it a very cool effect. I'm going to collapse. I'm going to click OK. And then the last thing we're going to do is to add a border around this. So we're going to select our pen tool, and I'm just going to hold down my shift, and I'm just going to draw a rectangular box around this. And I'm just eyeballing it. And the next thing I'm going to do is increase the size of my line that I just created. And I'm going to change the color. I'm going to choose a white. I'm going to select my layer, right click, go to blending options. And this time around, I'm going to add an outer glow, but I'm going to change the color to a blue. And I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to increase the spread. And I'm going to keep the blend mode on screen. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to create a duplicate of that same layer by selecting and dragging it down to the duplicate layer icon. And I'm going to right click, go back to blending options. And with this one, I'm going to double click on our outer glow. I'm going to change the screen to normal. And I'm going to take down the size. I'm actually going to change it from screen to normal. And I'm going to decrease the fill and also the opacity. And I'm going to double click on my shape and just do a few tweaking. I hope you found this tutorial very helpful and it's something that you are going to use in your creative design. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell for all future uploads. And as always, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you taking the time to go through my tutorial. Bye!